Hey guys, what's up? I've got my Spyder MR5 here. I'm going to do the disassembly as I said in my previous video. What you might have noticed about it, I've got my scope on. As I said, I usually do have it on. It was just a bit of a fluke for that video. So I'm pretty much going to give you a bit of a zoom in on what's going on, and then I'll take it apart. You might want to skip ahead. Do whatever. Hopefully the video doesn't take too long either. So I'm going to start with making it as light as possible. Magazine out, barrel out, and I'm not going to bother with taking the scope off. It's a bit difficult to take off. Although it is heavy, I'm just not going to bother. So what we want to start with is the screw here. It's in line with the stock. Give you a nice zoom up there. There we go. So, right tool for the job. I've got my Allen key here, fits perfect. As I said guys, might want to skip ahead. Might take a little while. Man, I hate multi-tools. Sorry, low batch. I might be able to screw out with hand. Okay, so we've got the screw out there. Make sure you know where you put it. And the stock will just come straight out. Nice and clean, nice and easy. So you want to keep these two together. Make sure you know what goes with what. But then again, watch closely and you should find out. So, then we want to move on to our push pin, which is right below the screw that we just took. So all you want to do is push it in at the start. Okay, so before you pull it out on the other side, there's going to be a lot of spring tension here due to the bolt. There's quite a big spring in there as well, but it won't come out very far. It will come out to about here, and then so hold the grip, keep pressure on it, and all you want to do is pull out your pin, nice and easy. Keep it all together there, and as I said, it only comes out to about there. But you just want to make sure anyway. So we've got the back to it. I'm not sure what the proper name is for that. Sorry. Spring. Keep that together. And now you can see we have our Venturi bolt and our striker buffer and striker bolt in the bottom. So the striker bolt and the Venturi bolt are actually one piece as they're in there. Once we take it out, they'll be two separate pieces. So this might be slightly tricky, a bit of elbow grease involved. All you want to do is hold your hand, leave a little bit of a gap, just make sure nothing falls out, and all you want to do is give it a bit of a jerk. As I said, might take a few, but it's coming. There we go. So we have our striker buffer there. It's just a simple ring. Keep that over there. And then these two come out as one. This is our Venturi bolt. And my camera's gone. And this is the striker bolt. So what you want to be cleaning is the Venturi bolt here. Paint should only go up to the first O-ring. If it does go any further, obviously clean it off. Apparently it can sometimes go onto the striker bolt, but probably no further. So just watch out for that. Make sure you clean it all off. Don't leave little splodges. Here. O-rings there, 1 and 2, black ones. You want to lube those. Gun oil is recommended, as it says in the manual. Nice and easy to lube up. Also on the striker bolt, there's a brown one there. I'm going to lube that up too. So, now the gun is completely clear, as you can see on the top. On the bottom I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's something to do with a gas mech. Let's leave that to be. So, putting it back together. What we do is grab the two bolts, striker bolt, Venturi bolt. So you got a slightly broader one here. That one has a bit of a smaller part there. And there's a hole in the striker bolt put them together. Take the gun up here. Push that in. Might go eventually. And it comes apart. It's always trickier in the videos. Okay, so you're going to see that it won't go any further than that, and obviously it needs to. So, what we're going to do is take the safety off. Let's make sure you know it's off. Keep some pressure on it with your thumb, and obviously you want to keep your finger on the trigger here. So all you do is press it in, and then pull the trigger. Normally it takes two, I've done it in one, and then it will go down. That's as far as it will go. So, and we want to take our striker buffer, and obviously like the striker bolt, it's in the bottom one, so it's not too difficult. Make sure it goes all the way, that there's no play between the bolt, so there's no space. Make sure they're both touching. So next, you want to take the back and the spring, put those together. And obviously you can see the hole in the striker buffer and striker bolt. Literally want to put that right in there, and you can straight away see that there's a lot more tension. Now that's because it's partly loaded. Don't be scared by that. Simply pull the trigger and it will release the tension. Get the bolt, the push pin, and put this in the right way. Crap. So as I said, there we go, let's stay there. It should be easier than that, it's just harder in a video. So, I'll take our screw here, we'll take our stock, put the stock back to where it was, and put the spring back in there. Make sure the holes all lined up, and the camera fell over again. Okay, hopefully that's going to be the last time it falls over, because that's starting to get quite annoying. Okay, so as I said, put the screw back to it, back in there, make sure it's lined up, put it in there. Always use the right tool for the job. You don't want it too small or too big. Obviously too big won't fit, but too small might damage the screw. Would help if I went the right way too. Okay, so there we go. Then obviously barrel back in. Mag back in. And there we go. Spyder MR5 disassembly. I hope it helped out, guys. As always, like and subscribe. Take it easy. Cheers.